sports betting brother, and they bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, and I'm a sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com, where we teach you how to bet like a pro, use all the tools, all the resources, all the education, and everything you possibly can to make money wisely, mathematically, profitably on a consistent basis. And so today's topic is what is a free bet? What is a free bet conversion, and how do you use it, and kind of some tips that you can incorporate. I'm sure it's something you've seen quite often. We'll probably focus in a little bit more on the DraftKings offers and some details about that. But let's get started and take a look. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to talk about what is a free bet, and we see this quite often at DraftKings, other sports books. But basically, a free bet is a promo that you get offered, a free bet or promotional type of offer to form a bet and use a certain amount of money, and the sports book will cover the stake or the risk of the amount that you bet. And you can see here we have a couple that we're going to take a look at and show you. There is a $5 free bet on a same game parlay in the NBA. You'd hit that to claim that. They've got another one here, same game free bet. We're going to take a look at that. And I'm going to show you how OddsJam can help you utilize these promos as a free bet. I want to remind you too that, kind of how this works and how you can use these. So you're going to see that all kind of unfold as we get started. All right, guys. So as mentioned, these free bets are typically a lower amount. This is a $5 one, and you want to understand that the difference between these free bets is how the payouts work. So, for example, if I were to wager $100 on a single game wager at minus 110 and get $90 back, that you get your stake plus your profits. But in free bets, they just allow you to get the profits back, so you don't get that $5 plus what you would have won over and above or on top of that. So just understand that if you place this, you don't get the amount that's staked, and you get the profit. And so you might as well use this on some pretty good odds and sort of some longer odds, so that you can get a better value out of this opportunity. And that's where we're going to take a look at OddsJam and how you can put the two together to maximize your profitability. Okay, guys, here we are back at the OddsJam page, where I wanted to pull up again the NBA slate of games. This is a good opportunity to understand that it benefits you to have more games available on the slate. And so if you're doing a single game parlay, it's nice to have 7, 8, 9 games versus 3, because you have more opportunities to find value. But the concept of using OddsJam to find value will hold true, and I'll show you next what I'm talking about. And what I would do is come over to this page here, and of course we're at DraftKings, so if I see some value here in one of the upcoming games with the DraftKings logo, that's probably the first place I'm going to stop, right? I'm trying to teach you how to hunt and how to use the tool in order to get positive expected value and a higher edge on your free promos, on your single game parlays, these types of things. This is how you can incorporate OddsJam. So what I'll do is I'll start here first and dig into it. But that's, again, a tip you may want to consider and think about as you opt into these promos, is taking a look and understanding the choices and options you have to choose from. And that might be why the promos are available on certain days and not on others, right? Because they know you have limited choices, limited options, but something to think about. So what you would do is, again, you see right now DraftKings is at a plus 145 right there with the OddsJam perfect lines. That's pretty good value. It's the best odds available. So that might be one that you take a look at as far as the Clippers on the money line, and use that as a basis to start your wagers. So you would come back over here, and again, you jump into this Clippers Trailblazers game, and we would pop in the Clippers money line as the first of this single game parlay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to plug in that initial information for the Clippers. Go back over here, and that's a spread. We don't want that. We want to go money line. So we're going to X out of the spread and keep building this, right? So you keep building this. You come back over to OddsJam. We'd go through and try to identify maybe some player props, maybe look at the total, see where things are at in that regard. But you simply use this tool to get your legs of your single game parlay and your promo together. So maybe you want to take a look at player points, rebounds, and assists to see if we can find anything there. You can also use the positive EV page, the arbitrage page, and I'll show you that here in a second. But again, I think you kind of know that the free bet is an opportunity to, and here's one that might be a possibility with Josh Hart under 22.5 points. You've got the OddsJam perfect line at -122. Some of the other sports books a little bit higher, so that might be one you want to consider. And again, this is how you use OddsJam to create maybe actually better one here. You got Terrence Mann under 22.5, so at -105. So again, you'd come back over here, and this is on player points, rebounds, and assists, and you would piece and parcel this together so that you can create the maximum value on these wagers and on these free bets. So not only you getting a good value from the sports book, but you're using OddsJam to really accentuate and expand that value, so you're not just willy-nilly randomly putting information in that may or may not work. So you're actually using this as a tool to customize and strategize your bets and your wagers. So, all right, hopefully that was very helpful. It's very quick, very easy, and we'll take a look at more soon. All right, I mentioned taking a look at more soon, and here's what I was talking about. I wanted to take you over to the positive EV page of OddsJam, which, again, you can surf through here and identify and try to find a DraftKings bet that you can incorporate in your NBA parlays. That's another tool you could use. You take a look through there. You could also take a look at maybe the arbitrage page, see if there's some things in there that might be a good fit. Possibly, you never know. So again, you're hunting for value. You're hunting to find some things that might be of help to you. And this is what it takes. This takes the time, the energy, but this is the tool that helps you do this mathematically and profitably. Okay, so you can take a look at some of the low hold information, some of the middle information, all the different data points and data pieces that OddsJam provides to you. So again, this is something that hopefully is very helpful for you to get a starting point and to have a little fun with, make it a little more profitable, and use all these tools at OddsJam to mathematically make money. All right, sports bettors, there you go. That is a free bet conversion, kind of how it works. And again, just to remind you, it's the amount that the sportsbook is offering you as a stake, and then you're going to take the profits and the proceeds. So you might as well do a good value situation to yourself. Use the tools, use the resources at OddsJam to build up a nice positive expected value parlay or payout, because it's basically free money, and you're using that tool to get kind of an edge and help yourself be a little bit more successful. So again, we have a free trial set up. If you want to click the link below, there's a 7-day free trial to get used to all the education and all the tools at OddsJam, and hope you get something of value out of this. Make sure you like, make sure you share. And if you have any questions, leave them down below, and let's go make some mathematical money.